Welcome to the tuna capital of the Philippines and the city of Champion, Gensan City. And now let's see and experience the beauty of Gensan City.
Good day, tourists! Welcome to the tuna capital of the Philippines and the home of champion, Gensan City. I am Lorenzo, your tour guide for today. And now, let's see and experience the beauty of Gensan City. And now, I would like to introduce to you our coach captain, Coach Darren Espanto. He has a 5 years experience of driving and he will make sure that he will conduct a safe and happy sound trip for us. Are you ready and excited, tourists? Before we start our tour, let's have a prayer first. Amen. And now let's do the head count. Perfect. We're all complete. Thank you for your preparation, tourists. Okay, let's go inside the bus, please. By the way, tourists, I would like to remind all of you of our friendly reminders. First, do not leave your valuable things unattended. Second, put your trust in a proper disposal. Third, please do wear your ID, and while inside the bus, please avoid putting your hands outside. Are we clear, tourists? Okay, that's great. Okay, tourists, we are here at your assembly area at Sydney Hotel Gensan. As you take your breakfast there, let's have a short briefing for today's tour. So, you have paid 5,000 pesos each of you, tourists, right? Well, it was included there your snacks, foods, tour guide fee, entrance fee, and also the souvenir for this tour. In terms of our itinerary, our assembly area was here in Sydney Hotel Gensan after we fetched you in the airport. We have 6 spots for today's tour. Our first stop will be at Sarangani Highlands Garden, in which we will be having our snacks there and garden tour. Our second spot will be at Gensan Fishport Complex. Our third spot will be at KCC Mall of Gensan, in which we will be having our lunch there and mall exposure. Our fourth spot will be at Queen Tuna Park. Our fifth spot will be at Plaza General Santos. Our last spot will be at MJ Akaway, in which we'll be having our dinner and noticing the first swimming pool here in Gensan. After that, we'll be go back here at your assembly area at City Hotel. Are you ready and excited, tourists? That's great. I have here a magazine if you want to know more about tourist spots here in Gensan. All the information are given here on how Gensan become the tuna capital of the Philippines and the home of champion. At the other page, it's stated here the short background of each spot that we're going to tour today. You can read in advance while we're traveling for our first destination. Okay? That's great. And of course, as you can see, I have first aid kit for emergency, and I have 3 flags here and whistle that I'm holding, and it indicates signal to catch your attention. And of course, if you see me raising this flag with whistle, it's time to see and enjoy the place. You can take photos there and anything. And if you see me raising this flag with whistle, it means you have 10 minutes left to enjoy the place. And if you see me raising this flag with whistle, it means you need to go back here to our meeting place. Are we clear, tourists? Okay, that's great. Before we go to the bus, let me inform you, tourists, our friendly reminders. First, do not leave your valuable things unattended. Second, put your trash in a proper disposal. Third, please do wear your ID. And while inside the bus, please avoid putting your hands outside. Are we clear, tourists? Okay, thank you. So, tourists, we're now traveling for our first spot, which is Sarangani Highlands Garden, in which we'll be having our snack there and garden tour. So, the brief background of Sarangani Highlands Garden is Sarangani Highlands Garden is located on the hilltop of overlooking Sarangani Bay. It has an awesome view of both the sea, downtown Gensan, a majestic Mount Parker, and Mount Matutum in a clear day. Sarangani Highlands takes pride of its beautiful landscaping and the multitude of plants and flowers that grow in the garden. It is a place where nature is enhanced, not changed, where guests are closer to nature and enjoying it without disturbing it. The ambience of Sarangani Highlands comes from the lush plants and the rustic structure. For the people who comes to Sarangani Highlands for the first time, well, even for the repeat guests, most of them say, wow, you will surely forget all of your problem when you breathe the air and fill your senses with spectacular view. So tourists, we're now at Sarangani Highlands Garden, so once again, our friendly reminders. Watch your step and please always bring your valuable things and avoid picking up the flowers. Thank you. Tourists, may I have your attention please? We're done in our first spot and now we're going to travel Gensan Fish Port Complex. Kindly check your belongings, tourists, before leaving. Okay tourists, let's do the head counts once again. Perfect, we're all 20. Thank you tourists for your cooperation. And now, the brief background of Gensan Fish Port Complex. Gensan Fish Port Complex, the fishing industry in Region 12, is primarily centered in General Santos City, supporting thousands of jobs, generating millions of foreign exchange earnings. It aspires not only to exhibit fish and frozen tuna to the local and foreign market, but endeavors to optimize opportunities by adding more value to its fishery products. The Gensan Fish Port Complex, covering an area of 32 hectares, is strategically located at Barangay Tumbler, General Santos City in South Cotabato. Gensan Fish Port Complex, which lies along the shores of Sarangani Bay, is 17 kilometers south of the city proper. Constructed and financed by Japanese Overseas Economic Corporation, found under the Nationwide Fishing Ports Project Package 2. The port complex is the second largest fish port in the Philippines, next to Navotas Fish Port Complex. Tourists, may I have your attention please? We're already done here at Gensan Fish Port Complex and now we're moving to our next destination at KCC Mall of Gensan, in which we'll be having our lunch there and mall exposure. So once again, kindly check your belongings before leaving. And now, we are traveling to KCC Mall of Gensan. So tourists, I would like to ask you something. Are you enjoying for today's tour? Alright, that's great. Okay, tourists, let's have a question and answer portion. If you get the correct answer, you will receive a prize, which is headset. Okay, are you ready, tourists? Okay, our first question is, what is our first destination? Okay, Jomar. Yes, that's correct. Thank you. And now, let's proceed to our second question. Our second question is, what place our second destination is located? Yes, Angie. Okay, that's correct. Thank you for your cooperation, tourists. Okay, for the winner, you will receive both of you an headset. Thank you. Tourists, we are now at KCC Mall of Gensan. You can have your lunch there and enjoy shopping. And just always remember our call time. If you heard me whistling, please return immediately in our meeting place. Be on time so that we can proceed to our next destination. Okay? Thank you. Tourists, may I have your attention please? We are done here at KCC Mall of Gensan. Let's proceed to our next destination at Queen Tuna Park. Can you check your belongings? Okay, tourists, we're now traveling to our next spot, which is Queen Tuna Park. Now, let's do the head count. Perfect, we're all complete. Thank you for your cooperation, tourists. And now, here's the brief background of Queen Tuna Park. Queen Tuna Park is formerly known as Lions Beach. Queen Tuna Park in General Santos is probably one of the last maintained parks in the Philippines, though it is regularly visited by local and domestic tourists because of the large wave coming from the Silabe Sea and the nice breeze and cool air which can be experienced in the place. Queen Tuna Park is located in Barangay Janga South, nearby the Old Mosque and the public market. The authorities invested a lot of money to beautify this place so it can add tourist attractions in the city. But because of the current issue in Basilan, the tourism of the whole Mindanao Island was affected. So the Queen Tuna Park is open to the public from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Batting of pets is not allowed. Selling and bringing of alcoholic drinks, gambling, littering, parking of vehicles, and smoking are strictly prohibited. Cooking is allowed in designated areas only. So the use of cottages inside Queen Tuna Park is free, but make sure to keep it clean and orderly when you live. Large concrete statues of animals such as elephants, fishes, and dinosaurs can be seen inside the Queen Tuna Park. But because of the problem in tourism, there's no budget allocated for it yet. The government will soon improve the park so it can invite more tourists. Tourists, may I have your attention please. We're done at Queen Tuna Park and let's proceed to our next destination at Plaza General Santos. Okay, tourists, we're now traveling to our next spot, which is Plaza General Santos. And let's do the head count first. Okay, perfect. We're all complete. Thank you for your cooperation, tourists. And now here's the brief background of Plaza General Santos. Plaza General Santos is one of the best places to spend an early morning or afternoon stroll in General Santos. It's the newly developed Plaza General Santos or General Santos Plaza. It is strategically located along Pendaton Avenue near the City Hall and different establishments including school, church, and hotels. Considered as one of the busiest parks in General Santos, this 34 million Plaza General Santos was unveiled to the public on September 4, 2009, on the night of the inauguration of the park. General Santos City Mayor John Acharon, Congresswoman Darlene Antonio Custodio, and First Lady Rose Acharon switched on the ceremonial button to signal the synchronized illumination of all park's lampposts. May I have your attention please, tourists? We're done at Plaza General Santos and now let's proceed to our last spot, which is MJ Aqua Wave, in which we'll be having our dinner there and enjoying the wave pool in Gensan. But before that, kindly check your belongings. Tourists, we're now traveling to our next destination at MJ Aqua Wave. Let's do the head count first. Alright, we're all 20. Thank you for your cooperation, tourists. And here's the short background of MJ Aqua Wave. Have you ever been the first wave pool in General Santos City? Here's an area view of MJ Aqua Resort Convention Center that has the first wave pool in Gensan. Enjoy the slides and wave pool of MJ Wave Aqua Wave. We are open Monday to Thursday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Okay, tourists, we are now at MJ Aqua Wave. So once again, our friendly reminders, please do not leave your valuable things unattended. Second, put your trust in our proper disposal. Third, please do wear your ID. Just remember our call time. If you heard me whistling, please return immediately to our meeting place. And be on time so that we can proceed to our assembly area. Thank you. Okay, tourists, may I have your attention please. We're done at MJ Aquawave, so let us proceed to our assembly area at Sydney Hotel Gensan. Okay, tourists, let's check your belongings and let's do the head count. Okay, we're all complete. Thank you for your cooperation, tourists. So, tourists, we're now traveling to our assembly area at Sydney Hotel Gensan. So, tourists, we have a question and answer portion. Are you ready and excited, tourists? Okay, that's great. Okay, tourists, our first question is, what is our third destination? Okay, Jade? Yes, that's correct. And now, let us proceed to our second question. Our second question is, what status of animals you saw in Green Tuna Park? Okay, Bayin? Yes, that's right. And now, two of you will receive an headset. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, tourists, for choosing me as your tour guide and our agency. And here's our evaluation form to evaluate my performance as your tour guide. And also our contact number just in case you want to have an advance reservation. Thank you and God bless.